Logan, not able to get the 2 points tonight, but you finished the weekend with 2 points. What did you like about the team's compete level tonight?
I thought it was okay. I thought, we did stick to it and had a good third period, but I wouldn't say it was a good game for us. It was nice to make sure that we were still in the game towards the end and gave ourselves a chance. Obviously, Jonesy played great, but I wouldn't say we're very happy or pleased with the weekend. But Friday night we played a much better overall game. We deserved to win that one. Tonight was a little bit less of that, but we stayed in the fight, and that's a sign of a good team.
The power play, not successful again today, but John was saying he likes the direction it's going in terms of looks. Like, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously it's on us as players to make the plays, and I think, it's just, it hasn't been working for us yet this year, but we have the personnel and, coaching to get it done, and it's just, at the end of the day, it's going to come down to us. We have to outwork the PKs and just kind of stick with the game plan and just kind of let our skill take over.
Big game from Zach Solo. He was very vocal out there. He got on the board. As his teammate and seeing him over last season and now, what's the feelings you get seeing him thrive out there?
He's just awesome to be around. It was obviously very nice to see him get rewarded tonight. He works hard every night. He's bringing the energy on the bench, in the dressing room, and the way he plays the right way. He moves his feet, he forechecks, he backchecks, he plays physical. And he gets under opponent's skin, which is obviously part of his game. When he does that, he's involved, and it was nice to see him get rewarded tonight.
Why do you feel you guys have been so successful on the penalty kill so far this season?
Just hard work. The same, kind of opposite of what's going on with the power play right now. We're outworking the other team's power play. One less guy on the ice, so obviously, sometimes teams make nice plays and you got to tip your cap, but we have good structure. Coaches put in a good plan for us, and it's just, again, it's up to us to follow through with it, and it's been working well right now on the other side of it.
You've been in the league a long time. Hockey Fights Cancer, it was the 25th year that they've been doing an initiative like that. As players, what's it like to be able to give back to families that are going through something like that?
Yeah, I think we give very little to for what we do. I'm really happy that we get to be a part of that, but what they fight for and what they go through is a lot more than anything that we could imagine, and it's kind of what Blender said going into the third period, is that what those families go through and what they fight for. At least we can do is try to fight for a little bit in the third and try to give them a game, and we did, but it was very nice to be able to be a part of what they go through in their lives, and it's and having a kid as well, it's kind of it touches you pretty, it gets your heartstrings moving a little bit, and it's just nice to be a part of making them smile, making them have a good day.
John, not able to get the 2 points, but what did you like about the team's level of effort and making it go to overtime?
Well, the third period at the end of the day was, we weren't executing at a high rate. Wasn't our best. But we came out in the third period with a purpose, and we were doing things right, and because of that, we got a lot more done. And I think it was evident to everybody. And again, then we gave ourselves a chance for the 2 points.
Speaking of the third period specifically, there were a lot more high danger chances in that period, a lot more in close. Was that something you guys kind of discussed during the intermission?
Yeah, again, they're on top of you pretty quick. They close quick, and in order for us to get it out of that trouble, we need help. And whether or not we have possession or don't, we need to stay tight on our forecheck and then get inside when we had a chance, and you could see it on the 2 goals that we had, the first and the second one. So again, we'll just take that and we'll learn from it and we'll move forward.
No success on the power play, but last time we talked about it, have you seen positives that it's moving in the right direction?
Yeah, I thought our entries were way better. I think we had some dangerous looks. It just, again, when you're not confident and you're struggling, it just affects our players, and I don't want it to creep into that, because at the end of the day, you're going to win on 5-on-5 play. We're going to need our power play moving forward but I don't want our guys to lose complete confidence. You got to control the things that you can control, and eventually, I know it will get better.
First game for Martin Jones in quite a while after his trip to Sweden. How did you think he looked?
I thought he looked good. He made some really big saves at big moments. And again, that's what he's got a great demeanor to him. And at the end of the day, he gave us a chance to win.
What about Zach Solo? I know he brings so much energy, the goal there today, but also he was very vocal out there.
Yeah, he's vocal everywhere. It's kind of his personality. It's good to have guys like that. He brings the juice, brings the jam, and it's nice that he got rewarded with the goal too.
It was the Hockey Fights Cancer night here tonight. Everyone's celebrating and having, a lot of people taking part in it. What does it mean to be able to take part in stuff like that?
It means a lot. I mean, to the people that have to battle through that and the adversity, it's just, it's good to see that they can come and enjoy and the support that they get, because it's a cause that is that you need to be aware of, and I appreciate what our players did for the families today.
What was the reasoning for the delay of the game from the beginning?
I think there was like, and again, I don't want to be misquoted, but I'm pretty sure it was, I think the doctor was late, and you can't start a game without a doctor in the building, and I think that was the reason.
And Montes Holmberg, a few points tonight. Just what have you seen from his game as of late?
Well, to be honest, I thought, it takes a while from a guy to get sent down. It takes a couple weeks to kind of get your legs and your mind right, and I thought he got there. Thank goodness he got it right in the third period. I don't think he's been to where he's capable, but it was really, really good to see what he did in the third period, and I think that's kind of a staple more of what you're going to see from him moving forward.
And so you had Zach Solo took that penalty in the third period, and then he comes out still on a penalty kill. How did he do on the PK? You seem to have confidence there.
He's a proud guy. Again, we talked about his energy, what he brings, and he's but he's a good player. I thought it was a little bit of a dive. I don't want to, the refs are doing the best job that they can, but at the end of the day, we killed it off, and he does a great job on the penalty kill. He's a hard-working player.